and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Yolanda, Rachel, Race Photography. Today I thought I should talk about exes a little bit and having a relationship with exes, friendships with exes, and what it is for me, what it means for me, and my 2 cents to add to the conversation. This video I'm honestly inspired by Tando. She did a Q&A. She posted this today. Yeah, she did a Q&A. I'm gonna add this screenshot I just took to so that anybody knows if you don't know her already. But she then spoke about, actually I'll just link her video and then Nisbonele, but she inspired me to do this. Initially I was gonna do a cook with me, the first one, but I was like, if you're new, thank you for joining the team. Please be sure to subscribe and join the family. Share with your friends and masitibani and sange guys. If you're a returning subscriber, guys, I really appreciate you. Thank you for stopping back by. I'm doing this because I'm friends with a lot of my exes. Please do not mind the sound on the background. I can't really tell my neighbor to switch off his TV now because it's that time of the night when all you want to be watching is Generations Nozalo. You know, I'm doing this because I'm very close, fairly close with a lot of my exes, and mostly we don't have beef, and in relationships is different. Like each relationship that you've had with any one of your exes is different from the other. You come out of the experience, I can't really say a new person, maybe a better person, because I get it, we spend time with people, and if someone really loves you, they help you grow, you know, and then you grow together. So by the time you come out of that relationship, you have moved a little bit further with getting to know yourself, because I get it, we are only ourselves because we explore ourselves and get to know ourselves better and grow into who we really are. So I'm friends with a lot of my exes. As you may know, my first girlfriend is currently one of my best friends, and honestly, the relationship we had when it was sexual and we were dating and the relationship we have now, it's not entirely different. However, it has grown to be better in the sense that, okay, fine, we take things away, we take romantic connection away, we take sexual connection away, we left with the love that we had for each other. Maybe the love that we had for each other was not entirely meant for us to be together like that, but the love that actually we met for the first time, we fell in love or whatever, and then we thought the love that we are feeling is to be in a relationship with someone, until you get into a relationship with someone, fast forward a year later, and you're like, actually not, actually maybe you are not what I need you to be to me. So then I feel honestly that when you break away from the sexual connection, the romantic connection, and then you're left with the friendship, and then you're left with the companionship, if that makes sense, and then you're left with the I'm here for you if you need me, and I'll always be here for you. Those things that we promise each other when we're in a relationship, sometimes we can live up to them apart, basically. It takes time though, because with my most recent ex, for example, which was 3 years ago, oh God, with her, it took time for me personally to get to a point where I can be with her and not feel the way she used to make me feel when we were romantically involved. Because maybe I see it differently now. Maybe I appreciate it differently, and I love her differently. Because I can never ever say I don't love her anymore. I honestly don't even know how I would feel should she. Actually, I know now. I didn't know that a year ago. A year ago, should she call me, Ati, can we try again? Probably I would have been down. A few months ago, probably I would have been down. But now I am learning that maybe compatibility yetu is for a different purpose. Because when we broke up, for months and months after breaking up, I think close to... Okay, so we broke up in April, right? I think on the day that we broke up, I'm gonna do a video about a story time about our relationship. What do you call it? 3 months? I mean 3 years later. Exactly 3 years later. I'll tell you the story about her. So we broke up in April, and then May, June, July, August, until maybe January the next year, or whatever. Actually, until December, Christmas, New Year time, we would still meet and be romantic. It would still be, I would call her when I needed her, and I needed her emotionally and physically and sexually, because I was not ready for that breakup. But I'm gonna do a story time about that. Oh yes, I'm gonna do that on our break anniversary. So I would be able to say I need you, and she will show up. She will be like, come home, come over, and I'd go. We'd do what we usually did when we were together. Everything. If we decide to go out, we go out. And if someone who doesn't know we've broken up would see us, they'd not even for a second think that we've broken up, because we are not acting it. It's just that there's more distance now between us. It's like we'd go for a month without seeing each other, and we were going through what we were going through, and we decided to go through it together, basically. So it took me a while to see her differently, because for the longest time all I saw in her was my girlfriend, or love of my life. And I think then the next year, because we had only I, because sometimes when you don't see someone as what it really is, when you see them differently, and then then that person will not treat you the way you would like to be treated. Because I remember we had a huge outbreak in December, because we decided we're gonna go to Eastern Cape together, but then she had to go first for a funeral, and then we were gonna meet there. So I ended up going to PE. So we were gonna chill at my friend's place. So ended up going to PE, and then for a good amount of days she just didn't pitch, and then we'd argue. And now I'm in Eastern Cape with my friends, which is cool, but I mean, I came here to be here with you and everyone. So we had an outbreak. Then I think that's when it hit me in reality that we are no more. Learn to let go. So that's the only time when I started letting go. After that, it took me a while for me to see her any differently, as much as our line of communication was never closed. There was a point where I deleted her number. As much as our line of communication was never closed, I had to change my angle. I had to change my view of what we are to each other. And I had to face a reality that it's over. And then I took the time now to break out of that. It got to a point where I distanced myself from her, because that's what will help me. But now we're cool, you know. I think now we can hang out. I think now, should I go in a relationship again, I would be able to I would be able to have her in the room and my girlfriend in the room too. Yeah, without feeling any type of way. So, and there's a lot of growth that happened when I was with her. There's a lot of growth that is continuously happening when she is involved. And you know what? Sometimes one part of the relationship doesn't work. It does not mean it's the end of you. It does not mean that now you should cut this person out because I'm such a holy. And if you're that person, babe, do you? Like, there's no method in my madness. Do you? However, I believe that some people are to be kept because they help you be a better person. And if someone is doing you good, she's not fucking you over in any way, and you're clear with your intentions with each other, then there's nothing wrong with keeping that person around. There's nothing wrong with being friends with that person. And there's nothing wrong with just waking up one day and getting into the car and driving to their place just for a joint. So there's nothing wrong with opening yourself up to exploring something other than romance with someone, especially someone who you were not friends with before the relationship, because then you don't know her as a friend. Because I believe that if you are friends with someone and then a few years into your friendships you decide to date someone, then your friendship has grown into a relationship. But you can't now downgrade back to a friendship, because it's either your friendship grows into a relationship or your relationship grows into a friendship. I don't believe in growing back. It's like when you become friends after being in a relationship, you open yourself up differently. Now this person knows your shenanigans. Now this person knows all the shit that you get up to because you talk about all the shit. She knows your people, knows your main chick, your side chick if you have one, your makopeni if you have one. She knows that one person that you can't let go of, so she knows everything. So you can't now go from relationship, friendship, back to relationship, or from friendship, relationship, back to friendship. You tell me if that is something that would be possible for you, if that's something that you would actually do. Otherwise, mnamdase and easy. I am okay with the friends that became lovers, and I'm okay with the lovers. Actually, I've never had a friend that became a lover. My friends remained friends, but I'm okay with friendships that became lovers, and I'm okay with lovers that became friendships. But I'm not okay with friendships lover than friendships. Anyway, let me not make this too long because it's not that I'm gonna watch it, but yeah, that's my 2 cents. Tell me what you think, tell me what you feel. And to those new people, please catch up, watch my other videos, and then I will see you on the flip side. Bye. Remember, like, comment, share, subscribe.